Alright everybody, Bobby Hilton here. Want to know if you can hear me? Obviously we're checking it out. We're getting ready for our big event here. Alright, we're going to have special guest Bart Ribesi join us in a few seconds. And we got two matches going on right here. And again, this is our Yale Billiards sponsored 8-ball event.
Let me leave that open.
Yeah, close door. Yep. Welcome Bart Ribesi, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Alright, so we're telling everybody what we got going on here. We got two tables. On the regular table, we got Wayne Harriman representing himself for Wayne Harriman Real Estate against Mark Roy, who's representing Connecticut APA.
Yeah.
Race to 6.
I think it'll be a good day and a bunch of really good matches. We've got a pretty good, strong field here.
And then we got on the type box, we got the owner of New England 9-ball series, Mr. Mark Dion himself, against Mr. Brian Tierney representing Jacob Hughes. Jacoby Hughes and yourself, Bart Ribesi.
Yes.
Jacoby Hughes.
Yes, Brian's a very good player. He's winner of numerous tournaments in Blue Felt, I believe. And I think it's going to be a great match between both of these two.
I am excited. I see your logo up there is definitely a little nicer now. We fixed that. I'm glad we got that taken care of. I'm going to try to keep an eye on both tables here. And we're going to go over the rules and what it's all about. Today we are playing BCA rules. Are you familiar with BCA?
Not really. I've never played BCA because there really hasn't been a BCA in the area to play on. It's mostly been APA or a couple other different other organizations that came up, but never really a BCA till after I was out.
Okay. So I think there is a couple. I think Mark Lungin, one of our sponsors here on Pool Table Magic, he is a BCA member and also a BCA league player. And I'm going to go over the matchups on all 8 tables as we see Mark run out. Basically, BCA is a little different than APA. You have to call the ball in the pocket.
Yes.
So it's a little different. You can't slop them in. And 8-ball is not a loss if you scratch. So you have to. This game is not over until the 8-ball is pocketed. I think that's a two major.
And it's ball in hand if you scratch.
Ball in hand if you scratch anywhere, not be in the kitchen.
Anywhere on the table.
Correct.
And if you scratch on the break, it's anything.
Anything, yeah. And if you make 3 high balls on a break, it's still open, so you can actually pick whatever you want. So, all right, we got somebody already rooting for Mr. Mark Dion. All right, John Andrews says, "Good luck, Mark." What a nice shot by Mark.
And this is a race to
tight
6,
table.
people.
Yes, race to 6. So you got to play your best game. You cannot
you can't
have a bad set.
You got to play your game because a race to 6 is very short compared to a race to 9 or 11 or 13, where you have time to catch up a little bit. So you really have to get out of the gate strong.
I just want to give a shout out to Sigma Wear, who did a fantastic job, as you're going to see on all these shirts. She's doing an amazing job. They look fantastic, collared shirts.
Yeah, they are very nice. Thank you very much for the shirts. They are definitely amazing looking, and
of course, like I said,
very nice.
Bart is one of the sponsors, so he was able to get a shirt. He looks great on him. So, and that's what we got going on. We have. I'm going to go over the matchups here, and we can talk about them real quick. Obviously, we're not streaming every match, but on table 1 we have Mike 2.0 against John Ortiz. What do you think about that matchup?
I was practicing with John before the match, and he was shooting very well. And Mike has been playing exceptionally well lately with all of his travels through like New Jersey and New York and Rhode Island and
Maryland.
He's really picked up his game quite a bit, so I think that's going to be a very interesting match.
Okay.
I think it should be pretty close.
And again, it's single elimination, so one of those guys will be out.
Yes, that's one thing everybody needs to know. After this round is over, half the field will be gone.
Absolutely, because we're trying to get this done in one day. This is a fun event. The sponsors were kind enough to put in $50 a person. We're going to pay out top 4 places, and again, the shirts were donated. We just want everybody to have a good time, and if you can make some money, that's great.
Oh, it's always fun here at Yale Billiards. Can't beat it. Always a good action room and league room, and got great participants and players always coming in, and you want to build up your knowledge. You're definitely stepping into the right place.
Absolutely, appreciate that. Then the next table is Brian Tierney versus Mark Dion. That's the live stream right now. I never really seen Mark play that much. I hear good things about him. He plays very well. I know he's a high Fargo
I've played Mark twice and ended up winning the last 2 sets against him.
Yeah.
And he plays very, very well. He's a strong player. You really can't take any, you know.
Looks like
you
he got
really-
a break and run to
Yeah,
start.
you really got to bear down playing Mark because he can get away from you real easy.
It's a tight table here. He just comes out of the box and
Well, Mark
And-
plays a lot out of snookers. You know, they got a nice tight box there that used to belong to Deshane that they used to play on, and you know that's just as tight as this table. So he's probably very, you know, used to.
wow, nice job.
He's probably fairly used to having playing on a tight box.
Yes,
it's,
for sure.
So it's probably not going to affect him much. And Brian, well, this is one of his home rooms that he plays Masters on, so he's pretty familiar with this table as well. So I don't think it's going to bother him much either.
I agree. This match right here, we got Wayne Harriman versus Mark Roy. Mark Roy is, like I said, representing Connecticut APA, and Wayne Harriman is representing himself on Wayne Harriman Real Estate. And I think this is going to be a close match too. They're both well-even players.
Yeah, Mark. I haven't seen Mark playing quite some time. He's out of Ivory Billiards,
Yeah.
and he hasn't. He told me before the match he hasn't really been playing too much because of COVID and everything like the rest of us. But he says he's looking forward to playing and having a good time and
Just took the
representing
W.
well. So he got the first one.
I don't know about you, Bob, but anytime someone says they haven't been playing much, they usually come out playing like gangbusters.
Well, it's tough with COVID because you just don't know. Not everybody has their own table in their house.
Yep.
So if they didn't play, they probably didn't play for almost a year like the rest of us. But if you have a table like me, you had nothing else to do.
That's right. You got to
Except
keep
for not
playing,
being
right?
bored. You just
Absolutely.
went downstairs and hit balls all day, but it gets ungodly boring playing by yourself.
Right.
That's why you have to get out and play against people if you want to improve. You need that pressure to push you
Right.
to make balls and get out.
Nice. Then another match is Pool Table Magic. Mark Lungin, who's another great player, against the Enthusiast Shine. Jim Gravel is actually playing for him. Is another fantastic player who just beat me. He's in the top 10 now at the Billiards list.
Yeah, but he's Jim I've played many times. He's a great guy, and he just plays pool. He doesn't say nothing. He just really gets down and plays, and if he loses, he says, "Let's go again." And he just doesn't. He just loves to play. And Mark was one of the guys I always looked up to when I was coming up the ladder, a long time ago, and I still do. We both have a passion for exotic pool cues,
Yeah.
and we both I had my room. He's a room owner for a long time, and he's always been a good staple in Connecticut for pool.
Right. Well, Mark is not giving Brian a shot at the table yet here. I think he doesn't have much here, but he didn't have enough to make it.
Oh, Mark's making it look easy.
He really is
He
on this
does.
dice box.
He does have a lot of problems with his one ball over there trapped between the two solids, which I think is going to give Brian a good opening to get going because he got a good breakout shot with that ball sitting near the side to break his ball out.
Right.
So I don't foresee him getting out from right here because he's pretty much boxed in. Has that cue ball, the 3 don't go on the side, only goes in the corner, which could be a disaster if he tried it. You can't get to the green ball and you can't
Right.
get to the other 2. So I mean, you're going to see, Brian get to the table. It's probably going to be a long shot. He's probably going to put the cue ball down way on the bottom rail.
He did call it. And then we got Man Cave Memories versus JJ Fishbein, Brian Merrick versus Will Alley. Another good matchup there.
Yeah, Will's been playing a lot better, and he's been, getting consistently better, which has been impressive. He's been doing good in the tournaments. He's been traveling quite a bit throughout New England and, snookers and these other rooms up in Rhode Island and, getting to everything he can go to with, having his family and stuff. And he has improved quite a bit.
Yeah, I think his kids are here watching him today, right? Brian Tierney. Oh, that's Brian Tierney's kids. I'm sorry.
Kids, yeah.
Brian Tierney's kids, yeah.
Who's the other? Who's he playing?
This is Will and Brian Merrick.
Brian
right now.
Merrick, yeah. We all know Brian.
Yeah, he's in number 9 on the list also. Another good player.
Yes, he's a very solid player. He's we wish him the best with his son and prayers and everything for what's going on. And I feel bad because I did 4 years of it myself.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Yep.
it's hard, but he's a good solid player and he's a good guy and he just loves the game and it's nice to see him out here.
Absolutely. And then we got Nick Marino Jr. Everybody knows, obviously, Nick, another one of our sponsors, Nick Marino Billiards.
Yep.
And Andy Gow, another one. Support the stream, Andy Gow. That should be a good match as well.
Yes, that's the match that's on the other table, is it? No, no, that's not.
Nope, nope.
No.
That's Wayne and
That's
Roy
yeah,
right now.
okay.
And then
Get
the last
mixed up.
match, is Mark Manello versus Keith Waters, two more sponsors. So out of 11, out of 16 players, five are non-sponsors. The other 11 are actual sponsors.
That's
The
great.
these sponsors are playing, which is really cool. Let's see that or not. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So let's see. Are there any questions in the chat for us? Anybody got any questions for us today?
Michelle was asking who's playing. I think we just went over that. I'll go over it again real quick. So right now, all the tables are going in the front room. Mike 2.0 is playing John Ortiz. Brian T. And I got to make sure Master Billiards. Joe actually nominated Mike 2.0, and Agency 1. John Ortiz is a sponsor himself, so he did himself there. And then we got on different table is Jacoby Hughes, obviously Brian Tierney, and New England 9-Ball Series, Mark Dion, which is what you guys are watching right now. And then, of course, we got the great Sigma Wear, Tim Levine, versus Modern Barbershop, Tino Martinez. I mean, Tino Movado, I'm sorry, I keep saying Tino. The Yankee, the great Yankee. I'm a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, he's on the television.
No.
I watch it.
Tino Montalvo, right? Is that how you
Yeah.
pronounce it?
Montalvo,
Montalvo, yeah. And then you got Pool Table Magic against Enthusiastic Shine, Mark Kalungi versus Jim Gravel.
He just took a nice shot to break out right
He
there.
did. He broke everything up. He made the shot, right? No, he didn't.
No, he played. He actually played the ball off of the pack to the corner, but didn't drop.
Oh, is that the one hanging
So
over there in the
one
corner?
that fell was Brian's ball fell.
Okay. And then we got Man Cave Memories, JJ Fishbein, Will Alley versus Brian Merrick. And Nick Marino Billiards, and against Andy Gow Share the Stream, which is actually Nick Marino against Andy Gow, which is pretty easy. Mark Anthony Home Improvements versus the owner of Michael's Deli, Keith Waters. And then the last match is the one we're watching on 4, which is Connecticut APA, Mark Roy versus Wayne Harriman from Harriman Real Estate. So there you go. Those are the matchups. 8 of these players will move on to the next round. And then after that will be the money round. So there seems to be a pause in the action here. Let's go to table 4 for a quick second. And again, Mark is up 1-0 here. And this is table 4. If you notice the score down, oh, I don't know what I did there.
Yeah,
All right, I don't want to touch that. The score at the bottom of the table, that's how you can tell the score on this one. And it looks like Wayne has ball in hand here. He's looking around. He has high ball. He has some trouble with that 13 ball, Bart.
Yes, yes. It doesn't go from either side, so he's going to have to play a good safe on that shot. But one thing, 8 ball is a lot different from 9 ball because you got a lot more traffic in the way all the time. So it's a little bit more technical of a game to play because you've got to try to get your balls out of being in trouble without giving him a shot.
Right.
Which is kind of tough to do all the time. Sometimes you have to sacrifice it or tie something up just to, slow the person down. Hopefully they make the mistake before you do.
Absolutely. And then that's one of the things I thought about doing this 8 ball event, because it's really going to bring out some different quality of the different strengths of the players, because everybody obviously plays 9 ball all the time. Now we're going to see him play a little 8 ball. It looks like he's going to play a safe here.
I see that's what he had to do right
Not
there.
a bad shot.
The ball still doesn't go, though. He didn't get out where he wanted it to, but, that's still better than sacrificing a shot. Now he has a long shot. He either has the 2 in the side or what's that, the 7?
I think it's a 7, yeah, 7 in the corner.
Yeah, and that's still on this table, on the equipment, these pockets, even though these pockets are bigger, they're still tighten up if you hit it wrong.
He's looking around. He's not sure what he's going to do here.
Yeah, well, he's going to take his time. He's going to make sure. I mean, even if he misses it, he's not leaving much.
Yeah, I played Mark in the past. He's a methodical player. He doesn't get up there and just whack him. He thinks it out. And I think no matter what, he's going to be okay because he's not going to leave Wayne a shot in either way.
Yeah. So he wasn't going to leave him much of a shot.
All right. Let's see what he does. He's definitely thinking of safe here. I don't see a shot that he can make.
No, he can. He can bump out.
The 13. Maybe
looks
try
like
to get
he's
behind it.
doing it.
Well, it looks like he went for the bank.
Yeah.
He did. Now everything's wide open for Mark.
Yeah. Well, he has to get in that window for the 1.
Yeah, I can't
And the
really.
8,
I can't draw on this screen like the other one. So
well, it's kind of tough. You got to have a good speed, and you got to make sure you get between that little window, which is kind of tough. So he's just got to make sure his speed is good. That's what he's gonna do.
did not get. He was trying to get to the one ball. Fortunately, he has another chance here. Another chance to get on the one ball. If he follows this down off the bottom rail, right, and just tries to leave the cue ball by that middle diamond to get a shot at the
he
one.
actually has two chances. If he doesn't get it on this and he gets stuck behind the 8 or something, he can use the 3 ball down the other end and go 3 rails and try to get in the window again, which is a hell of a lot harder.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
absolutely,
he'll have 2 bites at the apple here if he messes one up. But I think he has a good shot right here at getting on it. As long as he's within that second diamond, he can just roll it in, and then he still has a shot at the 3 at the other end of the table. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, looks like
Whoa.
he
Yep.
got it.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Now he's got to just make sure he doesn't get out of the way of this 8 ball here.
Yeah, he just has to roll up about 4 or 5 inches, and he's good. Then he has a nice angle just to come back up the table, still off the 3. He won't be straight in.
Yep.
Unless he draws it back, which looks like he might be doing.
Yeah, if he draws it back, I'll have a better angle on the shot, but it's a more difficult execution. He got it, though.
And he bumped the ball out of the way, giving him a bigger space.
What's going on, Mr. Greg Morning? Keep trying to get you in the booth. One day we're going to get you, Greg. All right, let's see what happens. A little left-hand spin right here. Come around. Come around. Very nice.
Perfect. Straight in.
All right, looks like he can take a 2-game lead here if he makes this 8 ball. Obviously, he calls it in the corner, and BCA just have to call the ball. And Mark Roy shooting really well for somebody who hasn't been playing, or say he's been playing on the bar tables, coming off pretty good. All right, let's go back to the main table, where we got Mark Dion shooting with a chance to take a 2-0 lead here.
Is this still the second game?
I believe so. I don't think they I was kind of watching through the window. I didn't really see anything happen, so I'm assuming it is. Because the break wasn't that, he had that ball hanging in the pocket, remember?
Yeah. Well, he got himself in a little bit of trouble here. He looks like the combo might go. And he's shooting over the ball, which is bad. I can't tell what is he shooting. Is he shooting either? I think which one is he shooting at, the low or the high?
Sure.
He's looking at it. I think he's maybe low because he looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Or else
I think he's low. If it's the same game, it was low, remember? Because he had that ball on the side. So if he didn't, we're going to have to run out there and just check the score.
Yeah, we'll wait till this game is over. Yeah, it looks like he's in trouble. He's behind the 8, so looks like he's kicking at the low ball.
Yeah, I think he is too. So I think it is the same game. He's going. So he's trying to go around like this,
right,
and hit this ball to make it. He's hoping at least he hits it so he doesn't give him ball in hand. Oh, and he did.
He did.
And the scratch to boot.
Now, is that the 1 or the 9?
I think that's a 9. I'm pretty sure that's a 9.
Yeah. Well, if the combo is dead, he's in pretty good shape. He just has to be below to shoot the 8 in the side.
I think he's going to shoot one of these first to get him out of the way instead of shooting the combo.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's setting up. Then it's a pretty, if he gets up there and he wants to be down the left side of the table, so at least he's shooting the 8 in the side because it doesn't pass the other 2 balls.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And
we're not expecting that.
No, that was very unexpected.
Yeah. I don't know if this ball squeaks by. If this ball squeaks by, he's going to be fine. If it doesn't, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Maybe follow. Yeah, it does. So he's just going to try to draw this back and leave himself a nice shot on that 3 ball. Just like that, but too much. As you see, he put his hands up like, what did I just do there?
Yep, he got stuck again.
He called it, so he might be able to see it then.
Maybe just enough of the edge, but something like this, you tend to overcut if you can only see the edge of the ball. But we'll see.
Yep. Wow, nice shot. Had enough room. Mark is bringing it. Yep. Both Barks, Mark Roy and Mark Dion, are bringing it.
Okay, well, he's probably going to cut this in the side. And on this table, we know that it's very missable because this table is very, very tight on the side pockets. It tends to spit out a lot of balls.
Yep. And when I see from Mark, I see him not hitting that hard, so I don't see him hitting this very hard.
Now, he has quite a bit of angle here. I mean, he could catch a point. Just have to see what happens.
Yep. No, I don't see any problem with the cue ball scratching, so I just got to make the ball right.
There it is.
And very nice, Mark Dion. Yes, Greg is my birthday brother. He's Greg Morning got the same birthday as me tomorrow. Yeah. So happy birthday, Greg! And yes, very soon we're gonna get you in here. Nick Bousquet is watching. What are you doing watching? Shouldn't you be winning the state trophy for Yale Billiards out there? Bill Millington, Clint Dixon, how you doing? Dave Loveland.
Yeah, they're using
Vic, obviously. Vic Perot. Dave Bowden, what's going on? All right, let's give a shout out to our other sponsors here. Don't forget, we got Mike 2.0 from Master Billiards playing John Ortiz Agency 1 group. Jacoby Hughes, Brian Tierney versus Mark Dion, New England Eyeball right here. Sigmaware, Tim Levine versus Modern Barbershop, Tito. Pool Table Magic, Mark Clungy versus The Enthusiast Shine, Jim Gravel. Man Cave Memories, Will Allen versus JJ Fishpine, Brian Merrick. Nick Marino Billiards, Nick Marino Jr., Andy Gow, of course, Andy Gow, and Mark Anthony's Home Improvement, Mark Anthony Manello against Michael's Deli owner Keith, and APA Mark Roy against Wayne Harriman. Good luck, guys. It's going to be exciting. We'll get you some scores as soon as we get a chance to run out there. Right now, we're obviously just focused on these two matches. It's now 2-0 in both match. Both Marks has the lead. That break wasn't too well, huh, Bart?
No, he's got a best there in the middle of the table. This one could take a little bit of time. Plus, you got 3 balls tied up, two stripes and a solid up there.
Right over here.
Yep. So it's going to be another match of hide and seek.
Yep. Or it's a big breakup somewhere. I mean, this might break up some balls right here. If he's really thin in this, he's going to whack it pretty hard. Oh, he missed it. And watch out. Now, this is a bit different than the BCA here. So now, he made a ball on the break, but it is still open table.
Yes.
So if Brian can shoot whatever he wants, and he could even play this 3 into the 14 into that ball, which I think he's going to do, and take high ball, but he missed it.
Now we just got a bigger mess.
Is this a straight pool mess right here, guys?
Yeah, some straight pool to get out of this. It's going to be just pick one at a time out of there until you can get a good break shot. But there isn't really a good break shot in that pack.
No. So, all right, let's see what Mark takes, and then we'll actually switch over to the other table. That rack is closing down over there. So
yeah, he's going to take the highs, which is probably a better option in this rack because everything is open a little more for the high balls.
Yeah. All right, we're going to switch over to the other table for a quick second. All right. Yeah, Mark Roy up 2-0. I believe he is at the table right now, shooting low ball.
What's up, Nicholas Basket? Hey, Lucas. Champion.
Where's Mike Matthew? He is not on the live stream right now. He's on table number 5 playing John Ortiz, which should be a battle. You can come down and watch him if you'd like to, Lucas. Actually, I think Lucas is playing an event today. He's playing in a qualifier at Snookers, Rhode Island. So he's probably on his way there if he's not there already.
Yes, they're having the qualifiers this weekend.
Yep. And Nick Bousquet, like I said, is playing in
yes, he's the APA
Vegas,
APA
Vegas Nationals. Yep.
Oh,
nice shot! Watch out!
How many titles does Nick have to win to go to Vegas this year? He's already got 2.
I know it, right? Yeah, Nick Bousquet is killing it in APA. He's won the doubles and he won the Masters.
Nick's just turning into an animal.
He really is.
He's already got 2 trips. He's gonna get another one.
Yeah, he was definitely playing a lot, and his confidence was off a little bit, and then all of a sudden, he beat me, and then from there, he just took off up the list and started winning events and doing everything. So, wow, look at that shot.
That was a nice shot.
That was a really nice shot. Randy broke up the 6 ball. I don't know if we can replay that one. That was a really, really good shot.
Yeah, there it is again. Hey, he hit that good nice. He followed through good, and he didn't jump up. Stayed down.
Wow, very nice. All right, let's see what he can finish the rack now.
It depends on whether he can see the 6.
All right.
He's looking at it like he's stuck behind it just a little bit.
These are the bigger pockets. I think he'll be all right here. It's not.
It just depends on whether he can get enough of the ball.
Yeah, it's got to get a little. It's a little funny to get on the 8 too. I mean, he's gonna have to follow it a little hard to get off this rail.
Yeah, well, he has to come off the other rail and back out. But it just depends on whether he can get it or not. It doesn't, I mean, he could easily play it safe and go down behind the 8, but I don't think he wants to give up the table.
Right. Oh,
Well, he did have it.
Yeah,
That's
he
good.
actually stunned it, so he followed it forward.
Yeah, he didn't have that big of an angle that we saw because sometimes the TV screen is
Yeah,
A
you
little
can't see the
deceiving.
correct angles. Absolutely.
and us as commentators, we never make mistakes.
That's right. I haven't missed the ball yet from the booth. I don't know about you. All right, Mark's up 3-0, and Hector says Timmy wins if he plays the way he's been playing. Well, Timmy did won 5-0 against another 7 Thursday night in 3 innings.
Yeah.
Very strong. Back to this mess over here on table 8.
Yep.
And just the way we called it, it's going to be a slugfest for this rack.
Now Brian needs to win this rack to give himself a chance because Mark's already halfway there if he wins this game.
Absolutely, and it is winner break, so he already broke him in the first one. You don't want to break it again up 3-0.
Yeah, so it's Brian has to get this game on his side and get get a couple more.
And I think if he can see this, he might be at least be able to break these 2 balls up, and maybe leave the cue ball down here and give him in a really good position to take the rack, because Brian really needed to be over here, so he couldn't see these balls. I don't think he tries a shot here, right? You got to play the safe.
No, you got to play the safe. I mean, it would be out of the
Oh, he's
realm
going for a kick.
of sanity if you're like going for the shot here.
Yeah.
You're just selling out and opening the table for him to run up. And even though Brian's my guy, I'm just it's just the way it is. You're
We're talking it straight.
You're gonna open up the table if you make.
If he gives him ball in hand here. Oh, nice
He hit
hit. That was a good hit.
Yeah. Well, now he leaves him a little bit of a window to make some balls.
I think he blocked all the pockets. Maybe not. You can see this one ball.
It looks like it passes.
There it is. Good shot.
That was very nice. He
Nice
got
spin.
Beautiful.
Perfect position.
Now it's a matter. He either has to get back over where he is and go down and up. See if he shoots. I don't like shooting.
Looks like he's
the 2
going 2 on
because
the
you don't
side, and he screws a 3 to break up the 5. Oh, he missed it. Watch out, E-ball. All right.
See, that's why I didn't like that shot.
Yeah.
You're better off shooting the other ball and coming back up.
Shoot
the
that 5 ball right here,
Yeah.
right? Or
Yeah, the
7
5.
ball.
Because then at least you would have had a better chance to get better position. Because now everything's back to being clustered.
And Mark's pretty open here. I mean, he's got those 2 balls, but he might be able to make a combo or break him up with his 10 ball.
Well, it looks like the 9 may pass underneath all those in the corner. This ball, yes.
Right here.
Yeah, it looks like it could pass to the 5.
Yeah, he's going to break it up right now, so it's a hard shot to make 'cause he's got to put a lot of draw on this. And table 8, right? If you
Yeah.
don't hit it good,
Just like
that's
that.
what happens. All right, Brian has a golden opportunity here.
And now everything goes for Brian.
Yep.
Every shot, he made the 8 ball is not in a happy place because it doesn't go on the side. You have to shoot it in one of the corners, and we both know on this table, any ball is missable if you're not hitting it right.
I think he just kind of extends his clump here so he can make one of those 2 balls, unless he goes all the way up to make the 3. All right, he did a little different way, but he got where he needed to be.
Ryan Cullen, how you doing, buddy?
Ryan, the man.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he's not a low enough Fargo to get in this tournament.
Yeah.
Unless you become a sponsor, then you can get in. Phil asked me, he goes, how much to become a sponsor? Phil Davis trying to get in the tournament, do some damage.
Well, he did enough damage the other night when he won his spot for the Joss, didn't he?
He did. Phil Davis, congratulations. He is actually we have 7 now. 7 people qualified for the Joss event. Nice shot by Brian.
Yeah, Brian needs this game. He has to take his time and get out. I mean, I can't tell if the 8 goes in the side. It doesn't look like it does on the TV screen, but it may just sneak in. It's off the rail enough that it might.
If not, it's off the rail enough to go in the corner. I don't know. I may have played position for that 6 ball there,
I
not
don't
the
know.
3, but
That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
yeah. So now he's gonna have to try to come over here and put a lot of spin to come this way.
If he draws it back, he can go into the other corner.
He's got to watch out for
No,
this
he's
ball
going
though
forward.
too.
Yeah, he's going forward with it though.
Yeah. There
Oh,
it is.
he did
just
have
like
enough
that.
angle.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's a good
Just
shot.
like that. Now,
It must go in the side because that's how he's playing position for it. If you're playing it like that, it must go in the side pocket. Barely, but it must go if he's shooting it like that. Because now he's on the rail, he can't get back to the rail. You'd have to smash it, and you're not going to do that on this table.
No, it's real tough, definitely, because he's on the rail, tight pocket. See, I don't like him jacking up here. I would just slow roll it, even
No,
if you
he's
can't
not.
make in the side.
Yeah, he's not jacking it. He's
Yeah,
just rolling
okay.
it.
All right, nice shot. Very good. I
Yeah.
thought he was jacking it. He called inside,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It's very deceiving, but it definitely looks like it goes. It's off the rail enough. You just can't hit it hard. You just sort of let it, like gravity, take it
Uh-huh.
on this table, and
There it
it
is.
is.
All right, we got a game here, fellas.
Ryan's up. He's on the board.
He is.
He needed that game because you don't want a guy to get up half of the set on you, without getting something.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what's going on table 4.
Yeah, let's see how they're doing over there. It's 3-0. Yep.
3-0, yeah.
Ryan Harriman got to get on the board. He's about to cross the threshold here if Mark gets another game. The table's pretty open except for the 9 and looks like the 14 maybe tied up.
Yep.
So it's everything else has pocket.
I think he's looking at low ball here, so he's calling a 6 in the corner.
Yeah, well, it definitely passes either
Yeah.
pocket.
If he misses, he might leave Roy he might leave Wayne a nice shot in the corner.
Oh, you hit that beautiful. Right here, I do not play the combination. The 8-ball sitting right there. It's too much of a. You might lose the other ball and they land on the rail. I just don't like shooting the combo and then right here. If you lose the ball, you're behind the gate. You're in trouble, or onto the other rail. Then give yourself a little bit. See what I mean? You
Yep.
lost it.
Now he's wide open here. He's got a tough shot, but if he makes this, I think he's home free. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's got himself a little bit of a cut. It's getting back to that ball on the rail in between the side pocket, because then you have a bad chance of scratching
Yeah.
from where it is in between everything, but it is doable. But the problem is you don't have the angle from here to get there.
Yeah, he might hit this high ball on the bottom rail if he shoots this. And then
Well,
who knows?
He might hit the high ball.
And
going
who
in.
knows what's going to happen after that?
Oh, he played the other one.
Oh, I took him. Yeah, we both thought he was shooting the other one, but now he's got a real tough shot.
Well,
But
now-
he's been making them too.
Yeah, well, the thing with this now is you have to hit it hard because you have to come back out to get the other one.
Yep.
And you're on the rail, and you're like 5.5 feet from the ball, and you have to go down all the way to the other end of the table and back out to get a shot. But he's been shooting good, so I'm pretty confident he's going to come real close.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have a lot of angle. He's going to really have to hit this hard to get out there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's
And
see that's.
That makes you miss shots, you know?
Yeah, that was what I was talking about before, losing the ball when you shoot the combo and it puts you in a worse place.
Yep.
I would just
Yeah,
left it alone and shot the other two and came back.
All right, Wayne's trying to get on the board here.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing goes unless he plays the combo.
Yeah,
He really doesn't have much of anything to shoot at. He's sort of like stuck. He has to play it like a good lock-up safe, like I like shooting the 15 and putting the cue ball maybe behind the 9. And hopefully hiding it.
Looks like he's playing it safe.
Just caught it.
Yeah, he was trying to leave it right behind those two balls.
Yep, that was the shot. Because at least if he got ball in hand, he could get the ball off the rail over there and start a little bit momentum to get out.
I don't see him having a good shot on this 3 ball though, because he's going to have to use a bridge, and he's got two high balls down there to break his falls. The cue ball is going to go erratic.
I think he got a good shot to draw this over to the side rail and either knock the 8 out or end up right on the rail. I just don't like following it because you get too many balls in the way. It looks like he's going to draw it.
Yeah, there's a tough shot with the bridge. You're going a long way.
Oh yeah, any shot with the bridge is hard.
Yep.
Oh, I
he
was
drew
surprised
it
that
and
he
he
followed
still. I think he hit a draw, just didn't hit the solid draw. It looked like he was hitting low from here, from the angle, right?
it. Yeah, well, he's still stuck behind the 8. He has to. He can come off the rail.
Makeable. That's makeable.
Yeah, it's makeable. He can come off the rail, and he can't hit it too hard because he wants to make sure he stays there for the 8 in the other corner because I think it does pass that
Right.
13 ball.
And it wouldn't be bad if he left the 3 in front of the pocket if he missed.
Oh yeah.
It's always a nice bonus to block a pocket.
Yeah, well, he wants to hit it not too hard, so that does happen if he doesn't make the ball. So just sits down there, so it blocks the pocket for the other ones for the highs. There it
Oh,
is.
he could see it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he did exactly what we said. He left it right in front of the pocket. So now Wayne is in a predicament. He
Yeah.
is.
I like thinning the ball really thin and putting the cue ball back down behind the 13 and all the way to the other end of the table if you can. You just play the cue ball. That's it. Try to leave it on the rail so you can't see it. To me, do you see another shot? That's really the
I
only one
really
I
don't.
see.
That's really. Unless he tries to just make this 9 ball and go for it, and then he can play safe behind the 14. But I don't see much.
Yeah, I like that long safe shot around the table. That's really the only thing he has. He has to just play the speed of the cue ball and get it behind the 13 and hope to sit it on that long rail.
He's looking at to play the shot, right?
I don't know what he's looking at. He's calling the 9 and try to kick the 9 and
So he's trying to kick it this way he can block.
it looks like he hit it pretty good.
Look at that.
What a nice
How
shot.
about that?
Well, that's a good shot.
How about that, guys? What a fantastic kick.
Yeah, that was great.
Wow. Now Roy has no shot.
Yeah,
He's
well,
going to have to do something here.
the only shot I see, he got either a 1 rail kick or a 3 rail kick.
I like the 3 rail because the 1 rail, the 8 ball is definitely, I think, in the way, kind of. He's going to have to go maybe off the rail.
Yeah, he'd have to squeeze between that 13 and the 8 to come down the long rail. But the 3 rail kick isn't bad either. That's pretty
Yeah,
pretty
definitely.
consistent.
Yeah,
Never.
not a lot of mistakes can happen there. I don't think he can hit the 8 in or foul. If he misses, he's given ball in hand. It's still going to be a tough out because he has to make that 9 ball, and he's got two balls tied up here at the bottom rail.
You're right. Here he is. He's gonna go with the 3 rail kick.
Yep. And around we go.
It's gonna
Not
come
gonna
about a
make it.
diamond short.
Yeah, not going to make it.
Well,
All right.
now he has a chance to get on the board. He has to. Where do you like to start here? I mean, if you start right here, it kind of makes it a little tough.
But I think you make that 9, and then you can either make the other ball in the corner. You can actually call safe in this game, and have your opponent shoot, and make him shoot another 3 rail kick and then ball in hand, and then maybe you can make the. All right. Or he can make this and then play the safe on the next shot. Again, making him leave another kick because he needs to break up those 2 at the bottom rail.
Well, what he could do is shoot the 9 and then shoot. What was that? Looks like the 15, maybe down there. And what he could do is it will pocket the 1 and the 15 at the same time and leave the other. He'll have the other shot in the other corner, or draw it back and shoot it in the same corner,
Right.
depending on where he gets on it. Which is what it looks like he's gonna do.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to try to make his ball fall. There's definitely enough room in that pocket for them both to drop.
Yeah, I think so. Especially the bigger table. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not table 8.
Now, table 8, that won't happen.
He's calling it. Yeah, yeah. And this is good to see the confident side of him. He's up here. He's not trying to play safe every single shot. He's down 3-0. He really needs this rack.
There it is.
And he hit it great. What a
Yeah.
good shot. He might have to do the same thing with the 8 though, which might be tough.
Well, he was hoping that if the 3 was going to drop with it, but
Yeah, or
unfortunately it
kick
didn't.
out, right?
It didn't go.
All right, guys. Make sure you guys are sharing the stream out there. Let the other people watch. It's definitely a little bit 8-ball excitement going on here.
Nope.
Oh, missed that. I think he was thinking about the 8-ball more when he shot that. He's like, what am I going to do with the 8?
Yeah, well, there really wasn't much he could do with it unless he went up and back and tried to get behind it.
Yep.
He was really stuck because even if he shot the 8 into the 3 and the 8 doesn't drop, he
Yep.
sells out.
Nice shot. A little hard though.
Oh, you drove a long way from home.
Yep, making it a little more difficult, making it more interesting for us.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make this pretty easily. He's been shooting well. No.
Oh.
Oh, and he didn't leave him nothing.
Wow, he left him tough though.
Yeah.
He left him real tough. All right, well, I'll go back to the other table in a second. It looks like Brian has a chance to win this rack here. Oh, and he just missed a shot. He hit it a little too hard.
Hit it really hard.
Yeah, hit it really hard. I don't know why he was. And all right, we're gonna go over here this one real quick. We'll come back. Mark Dion trying to take a 3-1 lead. Brian had a chance on that rack, guys. He just hit the ball a little too hard, and he missed a shot. And table 8 is not forgiving when you hit it hard.
No, it's not.
So, all right, 3-1. Let's get back to this other table. Exciting match. Let's see what Wayne does. Looks like he's gonna play
Safe.
Yeah, he's gotta leave the cue ball all the way behind it. Hit it.
Nope.
I don't think he got it right.
No, it looks like he can say it.
That was a really good try.
Yeah.
There wasn't much he had there, you know.
It's tough to roll a ball like that when and try to play it so slow.
Yep.
It really is hard.
Yeah, because you got table rolls involved in there. You got and Mark Roy making Connecticut APA proud.
And we're up 4.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. I was just trying to hit it a little bit.
Yeah, they're bantering about just having a good time.
Yeah, that's what this tournament is about, having a good time, and let's get a winner.
Well, it's a while before we get a winner.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see later on today.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have some great matchups coming up after this too, because you'll be down to the final 8.
Yes.
We'll have to see who goes on the
Definitely gonna
TV
be
tables.
Yeah, exactly. The matches are going to get more and more interesting for sure.
Yeah, well, they're going to get stronger as you go through the field. More and more, the top, the guys that are playing better are going to rise up.
Exactly, and then as you win more matches, you get more and more confident. And again, I'm going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Master Billiards, Agency 1 Group, Jacoby Q's, New England 9-Ball Series, Sigma Wear, Modern Barbershop, Pool Table Magic, The Enthusiast Shine, Man Cave Memories, JJ Fishbine Insurance, Nick Marino Billiards, Andy Gow, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Michael's Deli, Connecticut APA, and Harriman Real Estate. Thank you very much for joining us in this tournament and supporting the players along with yourself. And I hope you guys have a good time in watching the stream and the people playing have a good time. All right, we don't have too many comments out there. We got Lucas is on his way to Rhode Island. That's a good shot by Brian. So Lucas is going to try to. Timmy won. What was the score, Tim? 6-2. Oh, we just got it. We just got a score. Our first elimination, and Tim Levine beats Tito. So Sigma Wear takes over Modern Barbershop with a 6-2 victory. Congratulations, Tim Levine. That's nothing easy. I mean, you played with Tito. I think he's going to be your partner for the Partners Tournament coming up, maybe, right?
No, Nick Busquets, my partner.
Oh, Nick Busquets is going to be a partner. Oh, very nice.
And,
but you played with Tito. He's a really good player.
Yeah.
I mean, Timmy goes 6-2 is pretty strong.
It's I think Tito is going to play with the other gentleman that comes in here. Can't remember his name. I'll think of it later. But I think he is going to play with somebody else in the Partners Tournament. But I'll be playing with Nick.
Nick, nice.
Nick asked me to
He's
play.
on fire.
Me and Nick
Unfortunately,
played the last one last year, and we did pretty good.
okay.
It was so we're going to give it another whirl.
Oh, very cool. So those who don't know, obviously, Mark Dion right here of New England 9-Ball Series is having a partners event at Yale Billiards on July 17th. And you have to sign up online, you have to prepay, and it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be partners handicap of 1250 Fargo, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 1250, so almost anybody can get together except for like a Lucas and Rob, you know. So get your partner, come on down, and play in this event. It's going to be July 17th.
And then the following
Partners.
weekend is the Joss, correct?
Absolutely.
weekend?
The
Right after
following weekend we have a pro event here, and we're doing those pop-up leagues, pop-up tournaments all month long. So if you want to try to qualify to get in, or you can just come pay your way. It's $85 if you're not a pro. If you're a pro, it's 135.
25, I think. Is it
I
25
thought-
or 30?
I thought it was 120 and 15 for the day
Oh,
pass.
yeah, 15, yeah.
Yeah, 15. And the same thing. If you're not a pro, it's only 70 with a $15 day pass.
Right.
So if you win the tournament, we pay both. So all you have to do is win one event.
Well, it's good. It's good for the lower level guys to get in and get experience from it because, you know, you get to play some of the toughest people and see how you do. And that's how I started out. Was playing,
Absolutely.
you know, jumping in and playing with all these top guys back in the day, and that's how you get better because you've got to really play well. You cannot. You got to learn to play a good save. You got to learn to get out. You know, even if you have 3 or 4 balls, you have to get rid of the nerves, and you just have to.
What a
Learn to play.
fantastic shot right there. Did you see
That
that?
was a great shot.
He did call on the side, and he played to hit that 8 ball to break everything up.
Yep.
Very good shot by Brian.
The only shot he has a problem with is that it looks like the 7 maybe or
The 3 ball?
that one. Is that the 3?
I believe so.
So he's got these 2 down here, which aren't bad. It's getting on that. If he gets on that, if he can get on that ball, he should be out. Because I definitely don't like leaving Mark on open table.
Yep. All right, so we got a comment from one of the Sigmaware owners, or the Sigmaware owner, and she's saying congratulations to Tim, and she's saying that she's driving,
Did you
so
win?
she's got to be careful.
What was your score?
Don't pay attention to us. Pay attention to the road, there, young lady.
Terrible.
How'd you do,
6 to
Andy?
1.
I lost.
You lost.
Yeah, as I expected.
Timmy's got the chart.
Yeah, he's
6 to 1.
6-1. So Andy Gow is now out. So that means you guys will be getting some commentary from Andy Gow.
No, I'm here to take a nap.
We have a cot right out there, Andy, if you want to take a little nap.
Yeah, us old guys need it. We need the cot.
Yeah. Well, you look good in the shirt, Andy.
I love the shirt.
Thank you for
Great.
participating in this and sponsoring the Shark Stream. We really appreciate it.
It's all for a good cause.
Yeah, it's a good event. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got to do this like once a year or once every 6 months.
Yeah,
or something
absolutely.
Like
You know, I would love to get one with just a sponsor, so you have to play. Like, I know we'd love to have Bart in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then get these people that aren't, you know, sponsored. Then do another event where you pick your best player, unlimited, whoever you want to be a scramble to get the best players, and I think that would be fun too.
that. Yeah. Well, let me get a hold of Jason. And
You're going to call
see if
Jason
he's
Shaw?
available for the next.
Good pick, Andy. Good pick.
How these guys doing here?
Well, the other match, he's up. Nick, is that right, Nick? He's up 4 to nothing.
Roy, Mark Roy. So both
Mark.
Marks.
Marks.
Both marks are up 3-1, and I think the other one is up 4.
4-0, I believe.
Yeah, I'm heading over there now, so there we go.
Yep, 4-0.
So,
Wayne and Mark?
yeah, Wayne had up, he played a safe, and he literally just missed it, and then, of course, he was able to make the 8 ball. If he safed him a little bit better, he would have had ball in hand, probably.
There's a comment on there for Andy.
Oh, sorry, Andy. I hope you had fun and love your shirt. That was from Michelle Schroeder.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. I do love my shirt.
Nice.
Absolutely. Wonderful job you did on all our shirts.
Yeah, they're very nice. Thank you very much. Great shirts.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Sigmaware. And if you guys need shirts or hats or towels or anything with logos out there, give them a call or message me or them, and they will definitely hook you up. All right. Mark Roy is playing very well for Connecticut APA right now. So let me give you an update real quick. So far we have Martin Barbershop is out.
Yep.
And Andy Gow, Share the Stream,
Might as well
is
just mark
out.
it off, make it easy.
Yeah.
That way you can.
And then Timmy has the chart too. So, and then that's all we got so far. Everybody else is still in. Let's see what happens. This is exciting. Although Mark Roy is really starting to light it up here.
Yeah, he's moving real well. this was the same angle we saw last time, and we misjudged it. But this time, I think it's a little steeper.
Yes.
I think he has to come
I'm
back.
gonna get out, close the door, I said, pick up the music.
Okay. All right, Andy. Thank you. All right, that was Andy Gow coming in just to tell us what happened and talk a little bit. Now we're back on the live stream. John Porto is watching what's going on, John. Tito is obviously watching. Unfortunately, Tito didn't win his match, but we greatly appreciate Modern Barbershop support. And thank you for playing in the event. And let's see what Mark Roy does here. He's going to have to put a lot of spin on this, right?
Yep, he
Look
did
at
too.
that. Wow.
Oh, that was pretty.
For somebody who's not been playing, he's playing pretty strong.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good.
He's playing pretty strong.
He's that was definitely a very nice shot. He had to hit that really good to get it to go that far down. Now he just has to miss the other ball, and he's good. Yep.
All right, he's got to make the 8 ball now.
Yeah, he just gave it a little stun shot, and
Yep. Calls it in the corner. Nice little follow roll, maybe. To make sure in case it hits the rail, it goes in. Oh, he did not.
that's
Oh,
a
wide
second.
open.
yeah, it's the
Wide.
second one he wobbled.
Yep.
Well, now he's got to get on the board.
Wayne is wide open here. Just got to concentrate, take your time, get right back in this match.
Yeah, he's got to get this game.
He's got to shoot this 9
He
ball
doesn't
first.
want Mark going to the hill.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
He's got to get this game under his belt.
Yep. I think he's got to make this 9 and then get that 12 off the rail and then just make those other 2.
Yep.
Just watch out for the
Watch out for the
side.
side.
Oh.
Okay.
Make the 12. Leave yourself a little angle.
Yep, just pop off right there.
Yep. And the most important thing here is not leaving yourself straight on that shot. You cannot leave
Or on-
yourself
Or on
perfectly
top
straight.
of it.
Or on
Like that.
top of it, like
Like
that.
that.
You're absolutely right.
Like that. Right on top of it.
Yeah. Now you
That's
might have to
enough.
play it safe here again now, which is real hard to do with that ball hanging.
See, the problem with that is he didn't hit it with enough stroke to kill the ball coming off the rail. The problem is he hit the ball so light that the English reversed and took it down on top of the ball.
Just kept going, right?
Yeah, he just didn't hit it enough. He's gonna try to stick him behind the ball again. It's the only shot he's got. He's got to really try to put it behind. Was that the 12 that he's on top of?
15. He's on top of the 10, I think. The 10 and the
So-
15's right there. I think he's going to try to play it behind the 15, which is another hard shot, but or maybe he's trying to bank.
I don't think the bank passes.
Yeah, I'm thinking cross side. I don't know where else he can play this.
He has to duck. He has to try to duck and duck
Yeah.
well.
He does. Oh, he tried to
Try
kick it.
in.
He tried to kick it in
Yeah.
and gets in the rack. All right, 5-0. He's not going to be happy when he goes back and watches that rack because I seen Wayne play. He definitely plays a little better where he can obviously run those balls out when they're wide open like that. He hit that ball just a little too hard. Oh, and Brian Tierney gets a game here.
All right.
There we go.
Brian-
BT.
Brian, coming-
Jacoby Hughes. Jacoby Hughes is in the house, guys. Shout out to Jacoby Hughes. And of course, New England 9-ball series, Mark Dion up 3-2. I knew this was going to be a great race here.
Oh, Brian's very capable of coming back. Yeah. I think he just has to settle in. I mean, one thing too about coming to Yale is we always play a lot of 9-ball and 10-ball and
Yep.
don't really play a lot of 8-ball for practice. It's
No.
like, so you're sort of at a different. I mean, everybody that plays, like as older guys, all started off playing 8-ball. Everybody.
Yep.
So, but when you get into like 8 or 9, 10 years of playing 9-ball, you forget about 8-ball.
Yep. Yep.
I have a rules problem. Come here.
All right, hold on one second. I got a rules question. I got to go
Bobby,
out
you
there.
gotta step out.
Yeah.
I'll keep you company.
You got
while
it.
he's gone.
I'll take my phone for a quick second.
Go ahead. I'll be right here. Okay, guys. Let's see what happens. We got a good. This is going to be a good battle all the way till the end, I believe. Because both these players are very capable of winning. They both play well. We got a little bit of a tie up down here, as you can see on the on the long rail. Marco said he's going to try to break it out right here. And he did. And he did a nice job of it. Now the whole table is open. The 8-ball is not in the best spot. And that probably favors Brian, considering he has the stripes. Because the 8 really doesn't go anywhere except for one side pocket. Right now, anyway. Unless somebody runs into it along the way. That could happen. And, Mark's got a pretty open table right here. It looks like the 14 and the 5 are a little close, but it looks like it may pass in the side. It's a pretty decent table, except for, you see, down the bottom left pocket, the stripe blocks the path. See there, okay, so he is solids, or he is stripes. Sorry, my mistake. Like I said, us commentators are never wrong. That's why we don't play. But he's got a pretty good open table right here. So it's let's see. And Mark's a pretty methodical player. He just doesn't get up there and whack the ball. He looks at what he wants to do. It takes his time, which is a good thing. Not everybody can shoot like Earl. God knows I wish I could. But it's Mark's got a good shot to get out. He just has to take his time and make sure he gets on every shot. Like I said, there's some traffic. And 8-balls, oh, that's too bad. That hurt. That gives Brian a better opportunity.
How we doing?
Here we go. We got Tim Levine coming in to join us.
How we doing, guys? How goes it?
Why don't you tell us about your match with Tito while you're here?
Oh,
Before your next match comes up.
Yeah, it was one of those my typical morning match. Always struggle a little bit in those games.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not an early morning person.
Well, pool is not an early morning game.
Yeah.
This is like a vampire hour for us.
And
we would come out when the sun's going down.
And I feel like I played well. I mean, I got out when I made chances. I gave a couple away, but I pretty much think he just made more mistakes than I did. I mean, I made a couple of mistakes that I kind of regret, but there were a couple times where he didn't punish me, and that's kind of what set the difference. There were times it could have been I was up 4-2, it could have been 4-3. Next it turned into 5-2, and then after that I feel like it was too far gone. Race to 6, it's so fast.
Well, you moved up now. You're in the top 8, so that's nice.
Woohoo!
And hopefully we'll see you in the finals.
Wow, 3-2 over here.
Yeah, it's been a battle. This has been quite a match. Brian seems to he's pocketing balls, but he's struggling a little bit with his speed. He's getting but he's playing good. I think he just has to slow down just a hair. He's just getting a little too going a little too fast for his pace.
They must be playing quite a few safeties.
No, actually the balls have been tying up a lot. Like
Really?
big clusters, almost like straight pull clusters.
Wow.
So it's been taking a lot longer to get through the rack because it's been everything. We had one rack where there was 10 balls tied up in the middle.
Wow.
And there was nowhere to go.
This one seems like it's got to make that though.
Yeah. Well,
See, if he makes that, he puts another one on the board there.
yeah, he definitely he doesn't want Mark getting closer to the hill. He needs to get another game to tie it up.
If Mark can see that ball, it looks as though. See, I like the way Mark's going here because it takes away all doubt. But if he could see the 10, it's not bad. I feel like you can't even go for the 10 here if you go. He really has to go the way he's going here.
Well, like I said before, I said Mark is more a methodical player.
Yeah.
He takes his time. He doesn't really rush, but he doesn't play at a speed that's so slow that it's like you can't, you can't play. That it gets to the point where it's like oh, come on, man, shoot the ball. He
That
plays at
was-
a nice pace that, is just a good speed.
That was an impressive shot too. He I really, I mean, I more thought of just kind of getting, kind of hitting off of the rail and kind of just like ending up like right about here. But even then, I mean, he bumps the ball out. Now it's okay. He just needs to be somewhere in this general area.
Well, another problem
Or
too
over
is
here.
it doesn't look like that ball passes
I
in
think
the
that ball
corner
goes.
because he's looking at it like it doesn't. It looks like it's actually trying to either break it out here, maybe, or
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. I mean, he shot it like it goes, and it looks like it goes from the overhead.
well. Now the problem is the 8 because
Yeah.
the 8 is close to the 1, and if he gets stuck behind the 1,
Yeah.
then that's probably. It still looks like it may. It looks like it may pass. It's just getting on the 8 that's going to be a really hard problem.
This is a
for him.
question of stroke. If he plays it with draw, he'll end up over here.
Yeah,
If he
just-
plays it top, he'll end up over here and try to play it the side.
Yeah, it looks like he's going with your first one, but it's still tough. You have to
Yeah.
hit it. See, I think it's too
Sit,
hard.
sit. He's got a shot, but it's not ideal. He should be able to pass the 1 there.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, he's
he
calling
can see
it.
the whole ball.
Yeah, he's good. Good out. I mean, good out by Mark to take a 2-rack lead here.
Mark's been playing extremely well. Well, like me and Bobby were talking about.
Uh-oh.
Like me and Bobby were talking about before, is that Mark plays at Snookers a lot, so he's used to the tight table there, which this one isn't really going to bother him that much.
Yeah, I mean, the tables do play pretty similar.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say that Snooker's table is, I think, closer to Pro Cut than this one. Plus, Snooker's table also, for a long time at Diamond Rails, they just redid the rails on that table, so I have no clue now what the rails look like. I mean, like, what the rails play like on that table. I didn't get the opportunity to hit a ball on it
Well, I'm
when I
hoping-
was last there.
I don't know about you, but I am hoping to go up there for Mark's event when he has it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm hoping to go. I gotta wait. I got other things going on at the moment, but I'm hoping to be able to go up for that.
Mhm.
That's in August, I believe.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really fun tournament. I mean, I wanted to go to play in the partners tournament that's going to be coming up, but I actually don't know if I can get away from work to play it, which is unfortunate because I've been wanting to try to get into a lot of games lately.
Yeah, me
And-
and Nick are playing together.
Well, that's a great matchup.
Yeah, we did good last year, so we're gonna go again, and we work well together. We communicate well, so
Yeah, look at
we're gonna give it another shot.
Look at the way this break landed up.
Just touched a little bit, but
That's
flat.
this break. As weird as it sounds, everything's all on this side, but this is not as tough a rack to unpack as you think. Once you get into this little nook up top here, you're uh-oh. Well, now it's a tougher rack to unpack because that's where he wanted to land, because he wanted to be able to shoot
Yeah.
the 13, then get the 10 out of the way.
Well, like I said, he's been going a little fast.
Yeah.
For his pace, and he's been just making some mistakes, and he's hoping to see him slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's still all right. He could play a nice little safe here and just put him back down on the bottom rail,
Yeah,
right
he
with
can-
the arrows pointing.
He should be able to
Just
get
like
away.
that.
He should be able to get away with it. He leaked out the 7 though.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's really too concerned about it because his balls are setting a little better than
If-
the other ones.
If the 7 goes though, the 5 ball is the trouble ball. Here's your trouble ball right here, and you have a nice ball in the 1 to kiss off and bust it. So
Well, the other ball is over there with the stripe, and looks like the 4 ball, or the 2.
yeah,
ball
that's
is
the
tied
2
up.
ball. Thankfully though, with the 6 there, you could follow that one up and play the 2. I think
As
Mark's
long-
just going to
as
eliminate the
long-
2 now.
Yeah, as long as he gets the right angle on it, he can do that.
Curious what
Looks
he's
like
playing.
It looks like he's just moving it out. He's going to tie up his ball.
That's interesting that he didn't go for the side pocket there.
Well, see now
He must not have liked the shot.
But now he bumped it out, and now that ball goes in the side.
Oh, one moment. One moment.
Hello, everyone. Tim had to step out for a moment. So now he moved the 2 ball out, or the 4, and he, I think he made room for that ball to go into the side. Now, it looks like the 15 passes in the side, but he didn't leave him much of anything to shoot at. So, Mark's back at the table. And let's see how he does. I think Mark created more of a problem for himself putting the 4 or the 2 over there, whichever one it is. And, you know, now he has 2 balls that are tied up. So this particular game could go either way. All I know is that Brian does not want Mark to get on the hill. Brian has to get this game under his belt.
All right, Bobby Hilton back again. Got one more update for you. Actually, I think you guys saw it. Mark Roy, right? Mark Roy.
Okay.
Mark Roy won, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we're down to 13 right now. We got a lot of good matches going on. They're real close ones. 3-2, 4-3, 5-3.
Like I said, 8 ball takes more time than 9 ball, so it's very methodical. You gotta really, it's like even a worse chess game than 9 ball. Because you got so many more balls on the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like I said, everybody in this room grew up playing 8 ball. 9 ball wasn't even a thought back in the, when you first started playing. It was all
Right.
about look at all the balls and you put them together, and 8 ball was the thing. And then when they switched over to back when 9 ball started coming on TV in the
Yeah,
late
the
70s,
early 90s or 80s, yeah.
everybody started
Yep.
playing 9 ball all the time. That became the thing because all you could find really a lot were like 8 ball tournaments.
Yeah,
And then
8 ball
switched.
even like came away like no one even wanted to play it, right?
Right?
You know.
Everybody just switched over. Everybody just got away from it.
All right, Mark just tried to break that 5 ball up. Now I don't know if he can make that 2 in the corner or not.
No, he actually tied that up while you were gone.
Okay.
But actually, it looks like that he actually made it worse for himself because his ball don't go anywhere. But it looks like the 15 will pass in the side, like we talked about when that was the second game where we were looking at the 8 ball.
Yep.
They're passed in the side, and that's what it looks like. It looks like it will actually pass in the side, and I think that's the 9 down the bottom.
Yep.
And he tried to get the 8 ball. He tried to get his 5 ball out.
So it looks like he's trying for this 2 ball right now.
To have somebody watch the hit would have been probably better.
We got replay. He hit it.
He hit it.
Yeah. Hit it. I don't know why he broke that up there. Maybe he felt confident leaving him this combo of a shot. Just so you guys know, this is only round 1. We are going to be taking a quick break once the match is over. We're just going to get a group picture of everybody, of all the sponsors with the shirts and stuff, and then we're going to start round 2 right after that. So after this match, we will be gone for a few minutes, and then we'll be right back. All right. Yeah, this actually took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I thought it would be 2 hours, and we're a little 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we still got 5 of the 8 matches going.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's like we saw it before with all the clusters on this table when they were breaking. It takes a lot longer to get through that where it does in 9 ball, where you have maybe 2 balls tied up, and then the guy just runs out. So I mean, they got to, in order to win, they're like picking them off one by one, or they're trying to get that break shot or something to bust everything up, and then hoping to get a shot afterwards, and nothing ties up. So it's a little bit takes a little bit more time.
And these guys really care. I think they really want to win this. Of
They
course,
do.
it's
Score
pride for their
update from-
sponsorship. What do you got? What do you got?
Score update from table 1. John Ortiz has defeated Mike Matthews 6-3.
Wow.
Yeah,
How about
that's
that?
upset.
John Ortiz takes out Mike Matthew.
Like I said, I was shooting with John
6
before the
to
match. He
3.
was playing pretty good.
Yeah, he's he wasn't a fan of how he played at all. He said I don't know if it's a good game, but he just said
For those who don't know, John Ortiz, he doesn't have a Fargo, but we thought
strong, though.
he would definitely be an A player. But him being a sponsor, he is Agency 1 sponsor, so he was able to play in this, and he's going to have his work cut out for him. He's going to have to play one of these guys, and it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, well, we got the tables are starting to wind down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're getting people in, and we'll see what happens with this. Like I said, Brian needs to get this game under his belt. He definitely doesn't want Mark going up on the hill.
No, not
Nobody
at all.
wants to go on the hill. Nobody wants their opponent to go on the hill.
Now he's starting to play a little bit more defensively, making sure he's not leaving him anything to shoot at. And he didn't leave him; he left him behind the gate, and behind is what? What's that? Which ball is that?
Which one?
The one to the far left, the stripe.
This
No,
one?
over to the left. Nope, next one. Yeah, right there.
I think that's a 10 ball.
Yeah, you can't see the you can't see
it's
the you can't see the four ball on the rail.
No. No. And now when you're playing safe like that, you're down 4-2. Sometimes it could do two things, right? It's either that you're not confident or you're just playing super smart to play safe. It can take it either way, or it depends how you're playing. Correct?
Yeah, I think in this case, because the race is so short, he's trying to give himself a chance to win by not letting him get on the hill
Nice.
and making sure he gets another shot. Because none of the balls pass. He can't unless he. I mean, I like playing this ball off the rail down here on the bottom. Honestly, it depends on how bad he is on the 8.
Yeah. Looks like he tried to reverse cut. So he's really trying to block up this pocket for that 13 ball doesn't go.
Correct.
Which is what he did. So now Brian has a shot.
And that was actually a very strategic shot right there. That was a good shot. Because now he's sort of left him in a little bit of a bind.
Brian was looking. He's like, if I make this bank right here, I could probably run this rack. If I don't make this bank, I'm going to sell out and lose. But
Well, another thing you do too is he has a good chance at banking the 9 into that and moving both
now
balls out.
that would probably be a great shot, because if you miss, you could either make it off the 6 or block the pocket.
I like playing it actually off the bottom rail into the 6 because then you move both the walls out of the way. You know what I mean?
Obviously, you want to hit the 6, but
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yep.
Playing it off the rail into the 6 because then the 6 is going to move up table and it's going to bump the 3 down to the bottom rail.
okay.
But-
So
Oh,
nice shot. Hey, everybody, keep on sharing. We really appreciate it. Share the stream. We have some great matches coming up for you. We got the whole tournament still out there, so share the stream. I know we're up against tough competition later on with Shane Van Boney
Yeah.
against Orcolo, but we'll do our best. So please share the stream if you can.
yeah, I was watching that yesterday. Arcolo ran a 10-pack.
10-pack. How about that?
Yep,
That's
before
amazing.
Before he got stuck over the ball with the cue ball to shoot the 2, and he rattled the 2, and he would have had 11.
That's unreal.
Yeah, it was just amazing.
Yeah, it's unreal.
It was just amazing. Brian got a good shot here now to get out.
You think he's going to try to spin this and maybe hit it with a lot of right hand spin?
I think he might even draw
Or
above it.
slide it over?
I don't know what he's trying to do here.
Set it up for the bank?
Yeah, I guess so.
If he makes the bank, I think he wins. That cue ball's going to roll right up here.
Yeah, he's not going to hit it hard because he wants to stay above it.
Pocket speed, right?
Yeah, he's not going to stay above it. He's just going to hit it with some draw so it goes to the rail.
Let's see how his banks are on table. He hit it a little harder than I would have liked.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Well, it worked out
But it
okay.
worked out, yeah. Well, he has a very hard cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's very capable of making it.
That's one of the feels where you just feel you need to hit it hard to make it, you know, and some people play different.
Yeah, well, everybody's got a different style. If everybody had the same style, it'd be boring.
That's a fact. All right, he's got to cut this in.
You overcut it.
Oh, he hit it a little too.
You overcut the ball.
He did. He did.
Well, let's see how Mark does with it. You know, if Mark,
It's not easy here.
yeah, well, you know, that ball over on the long rail, it may look like an easy shot, but we know all you do is have to catch the rail on this table and that ball ain't going in.
And this is not an easy position. He's got a long distance. He's trying to draw, but he can easily box this ball.
Or, yeah, he can hit the 6 and it can go all the way over
Yeah,
the other side of the table.
Exactly.
Oh,
He
all
made a
right.
good shot.
Yep.
Very nice. Like I said, Mark is an experienced player, and I think he's just going to come around here with some left spin, try to come on here for an angle for this cue ball.
He wants to make sure he gets right almost on the rail, if not maybe an inch off, so he can just roll that ball in and shoot the 8 in the side.
All right, guys, let's give you guys a quick update. John Ortiz from Agency 1 did beat Mike Matthew from Master Billiards. So Master Billiards is out. Mark Dion and Brian Tierney are still playing right here for Jacoby Hughes in New England 9-Ball Series. Tim Levine from Sigma Ware has beaten Tito from Modern Barbershop. Mark Lungi and Jim Gravel are still playing from Pool Table Magic and JJ Fishbone Insurance. Looks like he's drawing this here.
Yeah, I don't like the draw.
Oh yeah, I didn't like what he was doing
I
there.
don't know what happened there, honestly.
It-
It looked like he was trying to follow it because it went down to the bottom rail, right?
Yeah, but he hit it so bad that he hit that into the rail. I mean, like he
that's-
cut it.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, you were right. I thought he was drawing it too, but
Yeah, the way he looked.
but it actually went. It actually went
But
forward.
I think it's because he cut it so much. You can't draw the ball if you hit the edge of the ball, you know.
Well,
But Ashley Nicole is watching. Michael Robert, Tina Doyle, Brian Charlton, Rob Pierce. What's going on, everybody? Dan Delgado.
now,
All right.
I can honestly say Ashley Nicole has impressed me. She won the entry to the Joss event, and I was playing with her
Yeah.
a couple.
Oh, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it! Woo! All right, Brian makes a game.
No, he didn't. It didn't fall.
Oh, it didn't fall.
No, it's still sitting
Oh,
there.
I thought it went in because you see how you can see the pocket.
No, it's still
Wow.
sitting there.
I was watching the cue ball too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I was watching.
Can't
I
give
don't know
him
if
the
we
game.
missed it. I don't know if we get. It might be too far out, but
Oh, I got to give you my glasses.
yeah, I know.
But
Yeah, no, I missed it. I missed
Ashley
it.
Nicole's, she's going to be a super good player. She
She is.
really has a good game.
Ashley is absolutely playing fantastic of late. Like I said, like you said, she did win the Joss event.
Yep.
I mean the entry into the
entry
Joss
in the
event,
Joss, yep.
and she beat. Oh, Mark just went for it right there. He
Oh,
went for the
had
bank.
to. He didn't have no
All
choice
right,
at all.
so you can breathe a sigh of relief. You're still in 4-3. You're right in this right now.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to lose sleep over $50 if my guy loses. So, I'm here to help at Yale Billiards and, support the room and, try to do the best I can like I've always done for pool,
Yep.
and try to make it enjoyable for everybody so that they keep coming out to play and learning and practicing and getting into tournaments. And, I just, if it's just whoever wins, you always take a gamble. Even
Yes.
when you're buying people in a Calcutta at a big tournament or whatever, you're still, it's like going to the casino and throwing 100,000 on black.
You need
just
some
don't
rolls,
know.
right? You need
Yeah.
some rolls.
Yeah. Well, you just don't know. I
Yep.
mean, it's just you're taking a shot in the dark with any of it. So sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't.
Yep.
But that's the fun part about pool. You're taking a chance and you're having a good time doing it.
So those of you guys just joining us, the reason we're not going back and forth is because the match on table 4 is over, and we're going to start all the matches at the same time. So once all the matches are complete, we will start the next round. So that's why we don't have 2 matches on the stream right now. And again, if you guys can please share the stream, greatly appreciated. We want to get more people involved watching this 8-ball match. I mean, I haven't seen an 8-ball match in a long time online.
Oh God, no! I haven't seen it forever.
Yeah, so
I can't remember the last time I seen an 8-ball tournament online. It's mostly 9-ball and 10-ball. I'd love to see some straight pool.
we're trying to get a little bit of that going here. We're trying to.
Straight pool is like such a great game, but it died out after 9-ball took over.
Yep.
Because that's all you used to see on TV in the 70s. There was all straight pool matches.
Yep.
They were playing, or 60s too. There was all, if you watched Wide World of Sports, and they always had straight pool tournaments on.
Yeah, on Sunday mornings or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
Yep.
different. And when they created 9-ball because it was faster, it just disappeared.
Yep, gone. Yeah, even when I started playing, late '80s, it was gone.
Yeah.
It was very, very gone already.
And I used
9-ball.
and I used to love to watch it online. I mean, not online, on the big TV before cable came out, and you had Wide World of Sports on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
weekends.
Whoa, we tried to fire that in the side.
Now, see, that's an example of what I was saying. It was sitting there, and he got up, and he one-stroked it.
Yep.
He missed it. So he needs to slow down a little bit.
Brian, when you watch this over, take your time on some of these shots. That was not an easy shot in the world because you were jacked up, so you need to take your time a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, Mark Dion has a chance here. I think everything goes. Everything has a pocket.
Brian has a great game. He's, he is very capable of winning any tournament he enters.
Absolutely.
He's won. He won a bunch before and after COVID came along. So. And Mark's another one that Mark doesn't get a chance to play in enough tournaments because he's so busy running his own tour
Yep.
You know, so this is
Absolutely.
like, for him, this is like great. He gets to play in a tournament instead of running one.
It's funny you say that. When I put out the invitations to everybody, he sent the $50 before I even talked to him. He was definitely excited. You know, he wanted to play in this, and he didn't care who was in it. He was ready to go.
Yeah, well, for him it's exciting because he's not sitting on the sidelines doing scores. He's actually on the table playing for something, which he doesn't. I mean, when he was first starting out, he used to play in his own tournaments,
Yep.
and then they got so big he couldn't do it anymore because
Yep.
him and his
Too much
fiance
going on.
couldn't-
There's too much
she
going
couldn't
on.
do it on her own, and
Yep.
Mark needed to help out, and he just didn't get to play anymore. You know, and I know this is like great for him. He loves this, being able to shoot.
I know another thing is I think I got more maybe comments and questions about him. You know how well he plays, and I played him a couple times. Haven't seen him play, so it's kind of one of the reasons he's on the stream is everybody can actually see him play. All his tournament players, everybody knows him, and we don't get to see him play as often as we like. So, yeah, like you said, he's excited to play. We're excited to have him.
And Mark plays a good game. He's just very, like I said, he has a nice pace. He's consistent.
Yeah, he's
You know,
not too fast, not
right.
too slow.
Right, he's like
Yeah.
just right in between, which is nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't like get to the point where you're like, shoot, man, come on.
Yeah, right.
Like, no, he's got a nice tempo.
He's got a pretty good out here. I mean, he
Except,
controls the cue ball here. He's going to be okay.
well, I can't tell if that ball passes through those two.
I
The two and
think
the
it does.
six.
Let me go to a different angle, see if we can see a little bit better. Maybe not from this angle.
I can't tell.
I don't know. Yeah, so it's pretty tough.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to see.
We're gonna find out when he plays position if he plays forward or tries to break it up at some point.
Well, he's still got what 1, 2, like 4 more.
Yeah, I
balls
think he
to
plays
go.
this. I think he plays this one next.
Yep.
And then maybe if he can't see it, then maybe he tries to come with a cue ball and maybe smash it.
Well,
You know.
one thing that up and coming pairs should know about an 8-ball game is you always want to try to work backwards closer to the 8, so your last balls that you're shooting are like right there, so you can shoot the 8.
That's a great point, and a lot of people take that for granted. They just say, "Oh, the 8-ball's an easy shot." No, you should position yourself
Yeah.
absolutely, like you said, for maybe the last ball or the ball.
Yeah, 1 or 2 balls
Yeah.
before it, so you're like you get on
Close,
the 8
where you need to be.
You're right there for your last
Absolutely.
ball. You want to try to work your way back wherever it is, so you can be on that end of the table, wherever that 8-ball is
Great
sitting.
point, Bart.
Thank you.
All right, he called it there, so I guess he can make it. He thinks he can make it.
Well, he has to hit this pretty clean,
Yes, he does. If he hits
Yeah.
either one of those balls, it's probably not going to go.
making a nice field goal right here if he makes
Oh,
it.
He's going to watch out for
Just
the side.
can't clip the ball.
He's going to watch out for the cue ball going in the side as well.
Or the
'cause he's
3
gonna-
blocking up the knot of the 8 if he hits it. Yep.
Oh, nice
See?
shot.
And yeah, you got it. You got it. But
Yeah,
he's got.
let's watch that one again. Oh, so that was a very good shot.
Yes, it was.
I mean, he
But that's what I said. If he hits the 1, it could tie up the 8.
Yep.
And he hit it, but he got away with it because the 8-ball just bounced, just moved enough out of the way that the 1 is on the rail.
All right, he might hit this 8-ball with this shot right here as well. He
I
has
think
a
he's
big
gonna-
angle unless he tries to pass it or draw it. I mean, depends on what he does with it. No, he drew it. Wow.
Nice shot.
Another nice shot by Mark Dion. New England 9-ball series is not messing around right now, guys. I hope Fargo's watching this match, but all right.
Okay, in the corner for the hill.
Yeah. There we go.
And
Money ball.
Mark's on the hill.
Mark, New England 9-ball series is on the hill. All right. All right.
Okay, this is Brian's last bite at the apple. He's got to do something with it.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, you're gonna take the apple away from him if he doesn't
Yeah.
win. He's got to win the rest of them. He needs the next 3.
Yeah. Speaking of apples, you have horses, right?
Yes,
They like apples? They do, right?
the horses love
Yeah,
apples.
they love apples, right? It's one of their treats,
Not
right?
particularly me.
We got any updates here, Timmy?
Score update.
All right.
Brian Merrick wins a Hill thriller over Will Ailey.
Wow. Did anybody get into a fight in that match?
No.
Oh, very good. I put them both on warning. It was jest, but it was pretty. I think it was funny. Brian was yelling at himself, but he was not being. They were joking.
Yeah.
And then of course Will Alley, we know he has a little bit of a fiery temper, so I told
He
him they're
missed-
both
I
on
think
warning.
I think he missed a bank to get out, and that's what did him in.
All right, So it's BM versus Nick Marino
Nice.
coming up. Again, obviously we're going to start after we take our picture, and we need to take a little break too.
Yeah, we'll get the ability to get the stream reset and
So
get
how
everybody all set up.
So how many matches are still going out there besides this one?
Just a couple.
I think we have 1, 2, 3. Well, 2 plus this one.
Yeah, so
Yep.
three matches going all still.
Yep, Mark Kalungi versus Jim Gravel should be a fantastic match.
Yeah, I'm
And Mark
nervous.
Canella versus Keith Waters, a very evenly matched there. So yeah, I could see why they're taking a little bit of time.
That's a match I would have loved to have seen.
Yeah.
Is the Kalungian Gravel match, because I like playing both of those guys. They're both gentlemen at the table to play, and been friends with Mark for like 30 years. Nice guy.
Who?
Kalungian.
Oh, you've been friends with him for a long time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's a big Q guy like you, right?
Yep. He collects cues. We
He,
always talk a lot at the shows and stuff, and I've bought cues from him before. Been to his room many times playing tournaments. He's a good guy, very knowledgeable of the
Very.
sport.
He came. I played him like a couple months ago. We were talking about the Shark Stream and different things were going on, and he came down. We shot a little bit, and wow, that's a real nice cue you have. Oh yeah, here you want to play with it? Oh, it's beautiful and nice. He goes, that's a $25,000 Gus. I'm like, here, you can have this back. I don't want to touch it. Unreal. His cues he has are just unreal, beautiful.
Well, him and myself, he's been at it longer than me, and
Yeah.
I've been doing it for 30 years, and
Yeah, he's
he's
been
probably
long.
been doing it like 40.
Yeah.
So he's got probably 10, 15 years over me.
Yep.
So, but it can get expensive.
Yeah.
But a
Absolutely.
lot of the guys do a lot of trading and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad, but it's you really got to know what you're doing. Mark specializes in like
Nice shot by Mark Dion right there.
the higher end stuff, like Zamboni,
The Gus, yeah, the Gus and
all that.
Score update.
All right, go ahead, Timmy, take it away.
Mark Kalungian has defeated Jim Gravel 6-3.
Wow, Mark. We were just talking about Mark Kalungian and what a fantastic player he is and how knowledgeable he is with cues.
Yeah.
And, I tell you the
I
story.
want to say he's shooting with a Zamboni today.
Yeah, well, I was telling him. I played with him the other day, or about a month ago, and I said, "That's a nice cue." I was here, hit some balls with it. He says, "Yeah, it is. You're playing with a $20,000 Gus or $25,000 Gus," and I'm like, "Here, you take that back. I'm good." Mark leaves that ball hanging. Mark Dion is playing very well, and I know you were one of the advocates that said you were really excited to see him play. You knew he was a good player.
I feel like I got the wire on Mark. I've seen the last real remnant of Mark playing that I saw, other than him playing Joey Dupuis, was we went up to the Super Billiards Expo 3 years ago. Last big expo, and we were getting ready to shoot, and Mark comes over and goes, "Oh, can I hit some balls with you?" Because obviously every table was full with people practicing. I'm like, "Yeah, sure, it's all good." Mark goes up there, runs a 4-pack, and I'm like, "I want to shoot too, Mark." So it was. After that we agreed to trade. We agreed to alternate breaks.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Mr. Merrick. I heard you won your match.
Got lucky. I got lucky.
2 matches remaining.
2 matches. I got 2 more. Who do I play next?
All right. We got a special
there,
guest,
yeah.
Mr. Brian Merrick, in the booth. How you doing, Brian?
Hey, what's going on? Hi, everybody. Who do I play?
Tim
I
Levine,
play,
I think.
No, I play Nick.
You're playing Nick Marino,
Nick Marino.
Junior.
Oh,
Junior.
all right. Another good player.
What we're going to do is after all the matches are done, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a picture with everybody with the shirts on, and then we'll start the next matches right after that.
Awesome. Sounds good. Wood looks great.
Not bad in here.
Yeah, I haven't been in here yet.
Oh,
That's pretty
first
cool.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. We got room for more sponsorships, Brian.
I'm gonna
If
have
you're
to sponsor. I'm gonna
gonna
have to jump in.
sponsor?
I'm gonna have to jump in there. Yeah.
oh, nice. And,
You know me, I'm a show off. I like to have my name up there. I don't care.
yeah, nice. See that? We already got another sponsor, guys. Look at that. So tell us about your match. Was here was a Hill Thriller.
It was a Hill Thriller. I should have ran a 2-pack. I got lucky, but then I missed a ball that I shouldn't have missed. But it's like anything else.
Yeah.
It's tough. He's a great player.
What we were talking about Will Alley earlier about how much much his game has improved in the last months or so. He's going to Rhode Island a lot and playing a lot of big events, and he's
I
playing very
like it
well.
over there. They fight. Everybody fights over there. They're, just like here, just this room. There's no other really room that has action like that. Even US 1 has action, but not
Not like this
not
level.
like this. And,
Yeah.
and over there in Rhode Island, they'll play you for a nickel. They don't even care. They want to play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we even got like Bobby Hunt and Kicking Chicken coming down here looking for
Yeah.
action all the time.
All the
you know.
time. Every Sunday we're here.
Yeah, yeah.
This Sunday we're taking a break, Father's Day, but we'll be back the following Sunday.
Nice, nice, absolutely. And you're just so you know, you're number 9 now because somebody did get off the list. Your plaque is still waiting, so we're online. And Timmy and I discussed we could have had the gold one, but we decided we're going to get the silver one. It will look better, so it's going to take a couple days extra. Just so you know, just letting you know. So Brian Merrick is number 9 on the Billiards list, and he just won his match versus Jim Gravel, who was Will Alley, who was a great player. Mark Dion, you ever see him play before?
Yeah, we were banging him around earlier. Yeah, he plays pretty good.
He plays pretty good. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people doesn't see him play because he plays in events, or he runs events, as Bart and I were saying. He doesn't have a chance to play. He was really excited about this event to play.
I'm gonna jump in one of his events. It's hard with everything I got going on, but once I level out a little bit, I like to try one of his events.
Oh, that was good.
You try to play that off the ball because
it's
these
tough
pockets
though.
are so tight. It's hard to do that
I
on
was
this
gonna-
table.
I was
Yeah.
going to say it's tough
And
on
maybe
this
not
table.
that speed either. The
Yeah.
speed's a little bit.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's tough. Pockets are too tight for that.
Yeah, this table you can't try. The only thing you could do on these is try to hit it full in the face and hope it sucks it in. But
Yeah.
on this table you can't do that. Like try to sneak it by because it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially if the ball's sitting in the pocket, it's not going to work.
All right. Well, Brian might have a chance here. He's got to get position for this ball up here. What do you think?
I think the side pocket is probably his best.
He's going to
Nice
draw the Jesus out of this ball.
Oh
He
my
did.
He
God.
did. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Oh, he's all right.
He
That's
did.
it.
He
He
put
did,
his stroke
right?
on it. He put a move
Wow.
on it.
Brian Tierney.
I'd
put
be
the
scared
stroke.
to death to do that. I would just stop.
Yeah.
I'm chicken. I just leave it where it is.
I would have stroked. I don't know. That was. That
Yeah,
was,
you
that
think
was a
he's
big
going to
stroke.
roll this here, or is he going to try to roll it down and play inside, or maybe put a lot of sauce off the rail, like that?
like that?
I was going to do the repay on his draw shot, but he shoots so fast, I didn't want to miss the shot.
Well, now he's sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
You
He's
have to
gotta-
go here. He's got to watch out for the side, so he's got to come here.
I definitely don't shoot it for the corner because you're definitely going to scratch on the side. I like shooting it for the side because you're not going to scratch.
If he goes in the side, the cue ball's safe because it's going to hit the one ball, right?
Yeah, the one will stop.
He's
it.
going for the
He's going
corner.
for the corner.
Looks like he's going to try to draw it out away from it.
He's got to be careful. Well, made it. No, he did not, but he didn't scratch. And now Mark's in a pickle.
Yep. Well, not necessarily because
No.
he can get on all these other balls.
You're absolutely
All he
right.
has to do is get to that
This
bottom left.
is the
rail.
first shot, right? If he gets here, he's good.
Yep, that's all he has to do.
This is the key shot for Mr. Dion.
He gets right on that rail and he's out from there. But we know this table is unforgiving, so you have to make sure you hit everything good.
Yeah, Mark Dion started with a break and run.
Did he?
Yeah, very impressive.
Oh, that's too hard. No, he's all right.
No, he's
No,
good.
it's
He's
perfect.
It looked
He's
like it
perfect.
was for a minute. It looked like he was going to take
I
off.
think he's got to shoot this ball first because
Yeah.
this is the trouble ball. He has a shot, make it, then make the one, and then you're home free. Even if he's
Draws
just
back
got
a little bit.
to slide it like it's got a little angle. So let's see what he does here. He's pointing right here, so he's thinking maybe if I'm right here.
He's gonna play the.
He just got to not lose the cue ball. You just got to make sure he pinches it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just holds it pretty much almost where it is.
I mean, he could actually make this and play for the other ball and try to come off one or two rails, get
That's what I think
position.
he's doing.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
if I
that's a
would
good
watch.
shot.
You
That's
like
a
that?
really, really good shot.
I think I would have played the one ball.
Yeah. So now he's going to make this with some draw and come right over here, try to make this in the corner, same corner. Depends how much angle he has, but I think he's okay here. Make the ball, right?
Yep,
Gotta
just
cinch it.
make the
You gotta
ball.
make it now.
Got to make the ball
Just
now.
make it. Don't worry about the other ball. Just make it.
Wow.
Shot.
Just like that.
Wow.
Very nice. Looks like Mark's going to take this home.
Yep.
Mark Dion coming alive.
One ball away.
Just like
That's
that.
it.
He's going to call in the corner. We're going to give Mark Dion. So we only have one match left. Still going Mark Manello versus Keith Waters. That's the only match we got going on left.
Well, I guess we're gonna be stepping out.
There it is. We got a winner.
We'll be back.
All right, guys, we're going to get off the stream for a few minutes. Again, we want to thank the sponsors. We appreciate this tournament and appreciate you guys and everybody out there. Keep sharing, and we will be back in about 15-20 minutes. Thank you very much.